There's a world out there. A world waiting for you. Waiting to be explored.
Beyond ATC connected.
Waiting for you to leave your mark. Question is, are you ready for takeoff? To see places you never imagined. We fly so you can touch the sky. Captain Flacco invites you to sit back, relax, and enjoy the views as we take the skies. Welcome to That Flight Sim channel. As always, happy flying.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to That Flight Sim channel. Captain Flacco here. What up, dudes? And in today's flight, we are going to be flying from Las Mallorcas, island off of Spain, to the world famous Gibraltar Airport. So yeah, it's gonna be fun. We're gonna do it in the 737 Pmdg, just like before. Shared cockpit, just like before, with Captain Gonzo, and beyond ATC as well. Yeah, it should be fun. Captain Gonzo, say what up.
What's up? What's going on, guys? We're back. As Captain Flacco said, we are sharing the cockpit once again, baby. We're
Gonzo.
Do you hear me?
Yo.
Can you hear me?
Yes, hear you now.
Okay. I just sent you a new link for your controls.
All right, I am connected, sir.
Beautiful. All right, well, let's do the old check. So I'm going to flick the light switches.
Yep, got it. It's working.
Sweet. All right, Chief. Well, let's go ahead and get this battery on. Let's arm the emergency light. Can I have you please fire up the Apu? Oh yeah. Just waiting for that generator.
Fall on me. Yeah, here we are, guys. Check it out. We got the
Oh yeah.
APU firing up.
I don't know what's up with that alarm. That's weird.
Yeah, we keep getting that alarm. We must be burning something. Anyways, guys, we are in the classic Iberia colors. If you have flown in Europe and if you've flown in the Caribbean, you've seen this airline before. Classic. Used to get it a lot in Puerto Rico. I don't know. I think they still fly to Puerto Rico. I'm pretty sure. But yeah, used to get a lot of other planes coming to Puerto Rico as one of the hubs. Are.
Most indubitably. Alrighty, Chief. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and start setting up the FMC, the FMC.
Copy. While you do that, I will tune into ATIS and then get our clearance going.
Roger, thank you, sir.
So, for those watching, as you guys see, we have above Captain Gonzo's head is the Beyond ATC. Last time people were asking to see the Beyond ATC, so I'll have it on there for you guys so you guys can see the interaction of Beyond ATC. So we are Iberia 374. That's our call sign, and we're just gonna tune into ATIS. Now, what's pretty cool about the Beyond ATC is that click that little headphone button there. See a list of all the frequencies that you can tune into. So there you see ATIS. So all you got to do is click the 121.78 and it'll tune in on the aircraft side.
Temperature 22, dew point 21, QNH1017, landing runway 06 left, departing runway 06 right.
Wow, I just had a...
Mission level 060. Advise on initial contact you have information Victor. Palma de Mallorca Airport information Victor. 0839 Zulu.
Tune into clearance. Like that. And then now we can go ahead and contact clearance. We have information Victor and requesting the IFR clearance. So here we go. Let's do that real quick. Alma de Mallorca. I'm just going to say Palma clearance. See if it'll take it. Palma clearance. Good morning. Iberia 374 with information Victor requesting IFR clearance to Gibraltar.
Iberia 374, Palma Tower delivery. Thanks for Victor. Expect runway 06 right, EPAM 3 Romeo departure. Squawk 1626.
Another pretty cool feature is, as you guys see there, if you click the headphone button from the list of your frequencies, if you click it, it'll show the interaction between what you're saying and what the traffic or controller is saying. So then you can read back from here. That way you have a good
Iberia 374, Palma Tower delivery. Thanks for Victor. Expect runway 06 right, EPAM 3 Romeo departure. Squawk 1626.
Expect runway 06 right for departure, EPAM 3R departure, squawk 16.
Iberia 374, I read back correct. Contact ground 121.905 when ready for pushback or engine start.
Yeah, okay, that makes more sense. I just had a little bit of a heart attack because I uploaded the flight plan from SimBrief, and when I set the payload, it was showing 8.4 block fuel, but I was like, wait, we need 18,000. Yeah. Then I realized we're in kilograms, not pounds.
1.905 when ready for pushback and engine start. Iberia 374. And then you saw there the little radio move over, and that's, I have the auto tune feature, so it automatically tuned me into ground, so I don't have to go into the radio stack here and set it up. So kind of nice little feature. It's handy when things get busy. It definitely comes in clutch. But as you can see, we are in 121.905, and you can see in the radio stack here on the aircraft side that we are on 121.905. So it's a pretty cool feature. Auto tune. Some people like to tune it yourself. I mean, if I had maybe an external module where I can tune it, that would be cool. But sometimes hovering the mouse over and the plane's moving, and sometimes it does get a little finicky to get the frequency set. And when things get a little hectic in the flight, the auto tune definitely comes in clutch. But all right, we're ready pretty much on the clearance side. You know, we can continue setting up, and then we'll call for push and start.
Roger. I'm just verifying the route here. EPAM 3 Romeo.
So you guys can see what Captain Gonzo's doing over here. He is inputting the route and all that. We have our APU fired up. Anything else that we can help Captain Gonzo with?
What was that squawk code?
1626.
1626. Here we are. All right, I've got the squawk in the box.
Squawk in the box.
And let's see, we are cruising at 29,000 feet. Can you set that on the environmental control system right over you?
Yes, sir. So what Captain Gonzo is asking for is on this side here, on the FO side, environmental control, set this, the altitude, you said 2990?
Yep, 29,000.
Okay, so for some reason...
Oh, they're dashed out?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I see your avionics are way different. Wait, let me make sure we're still on the server. Yeah, we're still in there.
Here, I'm gonna
That is really...
switches here. Let's see. On the lights.
Yep, I'm seeing them.
Why am I dashed out?
So I think, all right, for the dashed out on the environmental control, you see the knob on the bottom right that says auto, alt, and manual.
Yeah.
So yeah, go over it and just cycle it to manual and go back to auto.
I'm getting an auto fail. And also my FO side is not lit up for some reason.
Okay. So just keep the camera on your overhead and let's see what's going on. So I'm gonna make it big here on the live. Yeah, I see. Okay, so go ahead on. It looks like you're gonna have to program your FMC as well. So on top of the overhead, if you go up a little bit more.
Yo, you hear me?
Yeah, there we go.
Okay, I'm back, but I don't know if the connection on the stream is back or not. Let me double check.
I think we're back. Yep, I'm seeing it all live, sir. So see if you can join up on your controls and see if it'll sync, or if not, we'll have to just go cold and dark again.
Okay, I reconnected.
All right, yeah, I see you. Just trying to see, yeah, because your displays are showing a different config on the PFD and all that. So here, let's do this so you can set it up as well. So I'm going to be on the left FMC, but you can do it on the right one.
Even that is off. I have like no power on the right.
Yeah, you're on single side. That is weird. All right, well then, you want to try going cold and dark again?
Yeah, let's do that.
Let's do it. All right, loading cold and dark.
You did that and now it's
All
fine.
aircraft be advised information whiskey now current QNH1017.
Again,
Yep.
should be cold and dark now. Are we still connected? Let me flick.
Yep, I just heard the switch and I still see you on the client list.
Alright, so let's rerun through this.
Roger, battery coming on. Emergency lights armed. Fuel pump on, starting the APU. And now we'll wait for that. So while this thing's firing up, go to your Pmdg setup on the FMC.
Yep.
And then let's see, go to aircraft and equipment.
Okay.
All right, for your MCP, do you see Collins?
Yes, it's green on Collins.
Okay, then you've got heading select.
Yep.
All right, press next page. Yes and yes.
Yes and yes.
All right, next page. All that's fine. Next page. That's fine. Next page. Next. Next. How about this? Let's go return. Go to displays. Okay, there you go. So what do you see on displays type?
Display type is showing EFIS/map.
Ah, okay. Switch it to PFD and ND.
Okay.
All right, go to next page.
Okay.
Rising runway. Yeah, now I'm getting the funky split one. So let me do something. Let me come back.
Maybe we need to disconnect, reset, you know, like all this, and then reconnect with each other. I don't know why that switched on its own.
Yeah, it's really weird, man.
So let's do this. I'm gonna go ahead and that's already saved, right? No, it switches back to the.
Okay, so I'm gonna stop the server,
Yeah,
and then
stop
now
it.
you're on. And then go ahead and switch it over. And then I'm gonna check the next pages because I think that's the only thing that changed. Nothing else really. Yeah, that's all we needed. It was just that side.
Okay.
And then once you're done, let me know, and then we can reconnect.
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay, and then just on your side, make sure you've got the APU started. Or no, just the battery. Sorry, just the battery.
I'm gonna reload the state. Start.
It might revert it back to what it was. Because it's a European airline, so it's probably defaulting to whatever the livery wants to use.
Oh.
Yeah. So yeah, I would leave it like this because we can reconnect at the same stage.
Under aircraft space.
Yep.
Yeah, it's good now. It's saved on PFD.
Okay, so have you started the APU?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna start it on my end.
Oh, it won't start it on the pump.
No, you're good. You don't need to turn on the pumps.
Oh, okay.
I'm getting a low oil pressure on this thing. Okay, so I think what we're gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to get a GPU. Oh no, there it goes. It's firing up. There we go. EGT's rising. So I'm just waiting for. So once the EGT rises and you see the APU gens light up, go ahead and turn them on.
Got him.
Okay, and then I'll have it on my end as well, and I'll let you know.
Yeah, there we go. See, now on my panel, my autopilot panel, I'm getting the numbers now. Before I wasn't. And now I can, in the environmental control, I can change it now.
Okay, I'm good too. So, all right, let me go ahead and start the server once again.
Copy.
Here is the new code. Wait. There you go. The joys of flight simming, boys and girls. The joys of flight simming.
It happens. All right. Should be connected. Let's see, a couple of switches here on the lights.
Yep.
Okay. Everything else looks, all the panels look good.
Yep.
Right.
We just need
Good.
to set the, like I said, the altitude, and then go ahead and set the pack switches to auto, and the bleed to. So left and right engine switches off on the bleed, and the APU bleed down. There we go. Heck yeah. All right, let's start working this crap again.
All right. Appreciate y'all patience.
All right, set payload, set fuel. Requesting the route. Set this to align.
Go ahead and close the door.
I see you over there doing it. All right. Let me know when you get back in the cockpit, see if you can see the displays now aligned. No, so it's not showing on your end. All right, so you're gonna have to go on the overhead panel.
Yeah.
And do you know where your IRS
Yep.
aligning is?
Yep.
So where are they on nav?
Yeah, they were on that.
It's because again you have to go to. Yep, it just flicked them off on my side. Jesus Christ.
Oh man.
Okay, it's because you don't have the option set to instantaneous alignment. So
Man, we weren't having this issue last time.
yeah, it's because it's a different livery. It's this happens.
Copy that.
Okay, so you're gonna go to PMDG setup.
Okay.
Options, simulation, IRS, and make sure it's instant. Okay, so then now, click return.
Yep.
Return. Go to menu, the button. FMC. Init ref. Okay, you see how it says set IRS position?
Yeah.
Okay, you press next page. And then grab the GPS left, the third one down. Okay, now previous page. Throw it in there. Okay, now go to route. Go to next page. Okay, next page again. Now go overhead to the IRS switch and set them to nav. Nope, overshot. Yep, there we go.
Now we're...
All right. There. Yep. Now we're.
The only thing is my route is not inputted. Nothing is inputted.
Okay. Okay. So, did you generate the flight plan?
It's in brief, yeah.
Okay. So yeah, just upload it on your end, and if you want, do it on the right FMC, so that way we keep both sides independent. And did you set the payload and fuel? Or nah, never mind. We should be good.
Destination's there.
Okay, there you go. Load.
Loading. Activate.
Yep. And then for runway, don't forget to set 06 right. Execute. Yep.
Performance. Route.
So what you want to do is, let's see. Let's take a look at the performance. I'll do it real quick.
So the init ref is loaded.
Okay, good. So I got it from my side.
All that's in there.
All right, I'm gonna do the takeoff parameters now. 41. There we go. Takeoff. Flaps 5. CG. Winds are 60 at 7. Slope 0. 140, 141. Yeah, let's go with these numbers. And then 146. All right, man. I think we're pretty much set.
So showing what's the rotate?
I've got 141 for VR.
That's good. So yeah, I'm looking good on that side. Let me see. Runway, the slope, right.
Yep, and you see the cell temperature plus 41.
Yep, plus 41. OAT plus 22 Celsius.
Yep.
All right, so that's all good. Departure. So on the legs, I'm showing Lepa-Lxgb, Arger, LC, Sarah.
Yep.
All right, so we're safe.
Whoa, why did the gear go up?
Oh no, but bring it back down just in case.
Yeah, bring in one more. There you go. All right, let's see. I guess we're ready to call ground for push and start.
All right, let's do it. Hey Thomas, what's going on? Nice to see you. Appreciate you tuning in. So let's call LB on ATC. Thomas ground, Iberia 374, requesting clearance for push and start.
Iberia 374, Palma Tower ground, pushback approved. Face east.
Pushback approved, face east. Right.
All right, so let me call up the pushback. Turn nose right. No, turn nose left. All right, you ready?
Sir.
All right, starting pushback.
Go ahead. We've been cleared for push and start, tail to the right. Copy that, ready to push, tail to the right. Parking brakes release, please.
Parking brakes off. right, sir. Let's get left and right engine bleeds on. Let's kill the packs. And let's go ahead and crank number 1. Beautiful. And 2's climbing. Here comes the fuel.
I see a Ryanair bus.
Nice. I don't know how far back we're pushing, but oh well.
Yeah.
All right, let's go ahead and crank number 2, please.
Cockpit to ground. Go ahead. We've been cleared for push and start.
The right wing is into the staircase. No biggie.
And I love how it always, as I'm getting ready to stop it, that's when it starts to turn. And I'm like, come on, man. And for our departure clearance, did he specify any altitudes?
No.
Roger. I'm gonna bring it up here on my EFB.
Yeah, he just said EPAM 3 our departure.
Copy that. All right. Can you go ahead and turn on hydraulics and the probe heats, please?
Copy. Hydraulics on.
Beautiful. I'm gonna go ahead and kill the APU.
Copy.
Can you let's see, set up the altitude up there on the environmental control to 29,000, and you can turn packs back on and kill the APU bleed.
Packs. And the ISO valve, we can close it.
You can put it on auto.
Okay.
Beautiful. Let's check our takeoff speeds. Still in there. All right, we're ready to taxi. I'm gonna set trim to 4.6.
Copy that.
Awesome.
Showing 30.03 on the barrel.
Affirm. All right, and we are ready to taxi whenever you're ready.
Okay. Hold it.
Yeah.
Almost ground. Iberia 374 ready to taxi for departure.
Iberia 374 on runway 06 right taxi via Victor 2 Lima Juliet Lima Kilo Lima Mike Kilo South Hotel 6.
All right, guys. So this is where the Beyond ATC little read back info is cool because now you can just read it back without having to memorize all that. So taxi to runway 06 right via Victor 2 Lima Juliet Lima Kilo Lima Mike Kilo South Hotel 6 Iberia 374.
All right, I think I see it on the map now, so I'm gonna do my best. Here we go. Brakes coming off. Let's get on the power.
Lima Mike Kilo South Hotel 6.
So sometimes the readback won't take it all, so I just click the automated one.
Runway 06
Yeah.
right taxi via Victor 2 Lima Juliet Lima Kilo Lima Mike Kilo
So
South
Victor 2
Hotel 6,
Lima Juliet
Iberia
Lima Kilo Lima
374.
Mike, and then Kilo South.
Yep.
Okay, yeah. I guess it helps once I can see it on the map. So here's Victor 1. So let's look for Victor 2 on the ground. Here we go.
Yo, what's going on, Owl? What's up, dude? Appreciate
What's
you tuning
up?
in. Like my good friend says, Saru.
And one more time with that squawk code, it was 16 something.
1626. For those tuning in, we are sharing the cockpit and the Pmdg 737. Whatever he does, I can see. Whatever I do, he can see. I'm in the wing view if you want to do a flight control check.
Roger. Checking flight controls.
Ailerons moving.
Speed brakes coming up.
Brakes good.
All right, retracting.
Tracked.
Checking elevators. They feel good.
How's it going? It's going good, brother. It's going good. We had a little hiccup in the beginning here with syncing our plane as this is a new livery. So sometimes with liveries, some of the default systems are changed. The Pmdg stuff. So once we got that synced up and correct, good to go, man. How's it going with you?
I'm liking the scenery, man. Pretty nice.
Yeah, that's good.
Never been
Runs
here, so
smooth, too.
would it know? Yeah, I like that.
It's a plus. Whenever you have decent scenery and it runs good, that's a plus.
Exactly.
The ground textures look good. I like the dirt on the taxiways. You can see the marks.
Yeah. All right, and that was Lima Kilo South, right?
It's gonna be Lima Kilo Lima Mike Kilo South in the Hotel 6.
Roger. So we'll go to the next one. I have a catering truck here cutting us off. Beautiful.
I saw an interesting video earlier in the forums of the new flight simulator of the, I don't know if you saw it, but the ground texture or the surface.
Yes.
Where the guy was,
Yeah.
you know, going down the ground in the Cessna, you know, compared to Msfs 20.
Yep.
Pretty cool, man. Because I never, you know, like until it's there, you really don't notice these things. But then, yeah, like the ground is pretty flat as you're going down, you know, regular, all that, like a regular surface. But then, like on the new simulator, they have all like the bumps, all the different changes in the... Pretty cool, man. I was pretty excited about that. I was like, I never thought about that, but then once you see it, it's like, damn. That was this.
Yeah. I saw that with the Cessna, and you can see each landing gear like bouncing independently.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool. All right, so we are on South. I've never heard of a taxiway called South. That's awesome. There's Hotel 8, Hotel 7, Hotel 6. Beautiful. Glad at least the scenery is syncing with Beyond ATC, because sometimes it doesn't really add up.
Iberia 374, contact Palma Tower 122.1.
Contact Palma Tower 122.1, Iberia 374. Have a great day. There goes the beautiful auto-tune system.
P-Pain.
Palma Tower, Iberia 374, holding short, runway 06 right, ready for departure.
Iberia 374, Palma Tower, wind 060 at 7, runway 06 right, cleared for takeoff.
Right, got our clearance. Clear for takeoff. Runway 06 right, winds 060 at 7, Iberia 374. Guys.
Alrighty. Let's get the
Lights
strobes on, wing lights on.
Wing light on.
And engine switches to continuous, please. Clock's coming alive. All right, so we're gonna take off. We're gonna fly runway heading, climbing until we're 8 DME from the VOR. Then we'll begin that left turn, so.
Copy that. Captain Gonzo sets us up for the takeoff. I am going to put the wing view and enjoy the scenery.
Here we go, boys and girls, spooling up the CFMs. Auto throttle and power set for takeoff. Thrust set.
Nice. Nice. Very good. Go.
And we're flying.
Airborne. Yeah, that's beautiful. All right, I'm gonna jump back in the cockpit. Help out Gonzo if he needs it.
Roger. Yeah, nice and easy, calm winds right now, so not having to worry too much.
Contact Palma departure 128.35.
Contact Palma departure 128.35, Iberia 374. Good day. Palma departure, Iberia 374, with you transitioning 2,500.
Iberia 374, Palma departure, good day, identified, climb to flight level 140.
Climb to flight level 140, Iberia 374.
Thank you, sir.
Iberia 374, increase speed to 210 knots.
Increase speed to 210 knots, Iberia 374.
Oh, that's a new one.
I guess because we're below it, maybe it wants us to hurry it up.
Copy that. All right, I'm bringing flaps up. I'm gonna set auto throttle to speed. And we'll go vertical speed for now.
Hero, thanks you for the subscription, brother. Appreciate it. Thanks so much for your support. Welcome aboard.
All right, sir. Autopilot is on. There's the fuel indicator turning off the center fuel pumps.
Back to the wing view, guys. Check out the views. Because we're about to make this left-hand turn here. Those mountains.
Yes, sir. Just about 2 miles. We're Switching to LNAV. And we're already transitioning, so altimeters to standard. Yeah, I just noticed there's a speed restriction. Maximum is 210, so perfect.
Ah, nice.
There we go, making that left bank.
Yeah, man, this scenery looks great out here.
I'm loving it. Yeah, like the reddish tones.
Airport over there, guys. Just took off from. And we are going to make our way over to Gibraltar. Very nice.
Yeah, so right now I'm going to maintain a no VNAV. I'm just going to keep the vertical speed to maintain the speed restriction. Oh, okay, never mind. The speed restriction is max 250 at or below 10,000, so we're good now. All right, switching to VNAV.
That's runway lights coming off.
Thank you, sir. We can set engine start switches to off. Beautiful.
Iberia 374, contact Barcelona Center 119.45.
Contact Barcelona Center 119.45. Iberia 374. Good day. Barcelona Center, Iberia 374 is with you, passing 12,200.
Iberia 374, say altitude.
Altitude 12,500.
Iberia 374, Barcelona Center, identified. Climb to flight level 290.
Climb to flight level 290, Iberia 37.
Iberia 374, climb to flight level 290.
But check it out. Once you reset the altitude, hit the alt interval, whatever button right next to it.
Iberia 374, climb to flight level 290.
Hit which button? The altitude hold button?
No, the altitude
interval
interval. Yep. There we go. And you're pretty much telling the MCP, the motor control panel, like, hey, I want to reset to this altitude now.
Copy. Climb to flight level 290, Iberia 374.
Oh, and check it out on the navigation display. I set up the vertical profile page.
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah, so it's really useful too when you're descending and you're trying to gauge if you're going to make it or not to your restrictions. It's pretty awesome.
Nice. That's pretty cool. Hey, Corey, what's going on, brother? Appreciate you tuning in. Ah, dude.
What's up, Corey? Welcome aboard this Iberia flight from, was it Las Palmas?
Las Palmas, Mallorca.
Yep, heading over to Gibraltar, the famous runway there, covered, surrounded by water. Awesome little scenery there. I love taking videos there. Pretty fun area.
Yep. And if you've ever seen the videos of a street crossing a runway, this is it.
That's it.
Or
Yeah.
that's where we're headed. Pretty cool. Getting a little turbulence here.
Yeah, and I like the
Climb to
textures.
29,000.
The wings look dirty. I like it.
Yeah, it's good. Smoking just got out of work. Gibby is fun. Yeah, Gibby is fun. I haven't flown here in a while, so should be fun. I like the approach into it where you're kind of flying through the bay. You come into it.
Yeah.
It's pretty nice. Thousand running assessment.
Approaching Nitro. Oh yeah, Mike, just a lovely left-hander.
I don't know what it is about like turns and plane
Yeah,
is turning.
turns that turn you on, huh?
Oh yeah. The PC's loving the RAM, bro. Everything's running super smooth.
Oh yeah, man. Never hurts to add some RAM.
I almost felt like leaving those other two sticks on there.
I've thought about it too because I've got the two 16s for 32, but I was like, man, I just read some disasters that people experience with that, and I was like, let me play it safe. 64 is more than enough.
Yeah, I've read the same. No, better work. It works better with those like two individual channels, like that.
It isn't like when you and I started flight simming that you needed to have like 6,000 sticks of RAM, and the more the merrier.
I remember when you had 512 megabytes of RAM, you were a baller, bro.
Remember before PCI Express, it was what, AGP for the graphics cards?
Yeah.
Oh man, how we have evolved.
Yeah, we've evolved, guys. We were from that era. We were from our PC only had 256 megabytes of RAM, and if you had 512, you were on top, man. I remember.
Also, you can get 23 frames per second on Flight Simulator 2004.
Also, you can have an aneurysm while you fly, but
Oh yeah.
for the days, man, that was it. We had. I remember, man, that the one PC that was like decent. I remember my mom got me the Dell XPS series when the XPS series came out. And the tower was humongous. That thing weighed like 60 pounds, man.
I remember it, man. I remember when you got it. I remember going over your house, and I was just looking. It looked like a freaking piece of furniture.
It was huge, man. Like, that thing was crazy. You had to carry it with like 2 people. Crazy. That was it. That was like, I remember like, that was like top of the line at the time. I wonder what the I gotta look up the specs to see what they were at those times. XPS.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's probably gonna be abysmal, but at the time, we just wanted to play Battlefield 2.
Yeah, that's all I wanted to play.
Yep.
So I remember like I tried out the Battlefield 2 demo, and I fell in love with the game. I'm like, man, this game is so cool, but my PC could barely run it. You know, the PC I had. So like, my mom was like, hey, you get good grades, I'll hook you up with the XPS. She had some program through her job.
Yep.
Like Dell products. And that was it. Yo, Jose Gonzalez in the house. Salud.
What up, Jose?
We are flying Iberia, my friend. from Palmas de Mallorca to Gibraltar.
Y para aquellos que nos escuchan en español, andamos en Iberia con el 737 de Pmdg. All right, let's go through. Even though it's a little late, but after takeoff checklist, engine bleeds on, packs set to auto, landing gear up and off, and the flaps up and no lights. Beautiful. Yeah, it's got the little interactive checklist here on the yoke.
Didn't you know that?
Yes, sir. So you can scroll through it. Hey, there you go, Jose.
Okay.
He got my hands today in full manuals for the 737. Thank you, sir. Thank you for joining the dark side. You will love it. You will learn to love the 737.
So for those watching, Jose is an Airbus pilot, real life Airbus pilot. So that's a big step for him to the dark side and the wing side.
Although he started flying with the
true.
757, 76, so he is a Boeing guy, and him and I, we grew up and we always idolized the 757-200, so he flew them all.
That's right. He used to fly those, but then he went to Airbus, and then he don't want nothing to do with the Boeing. At least not in the sim.
Nope.
We spoiled them with the Phoenix. That's what it was.
Oh man, that Phoenix is just next level.
Yeah, too bad they don't have the your controls from the Phoenix. That would be cool to do flights in the
Oh,
Phoenix.
Oh yeah, we'd be in that all day. We can try at least the fly-by-wire. I know you and I did it a few times, so that would be
That's
pretty
right,
cool.
yeah. Flyby is just as good. I mean, not as good, but everything works on it, so it's good.
Yes, sir.
All right, as there is not much ATC chatter now, I'm gonna get this Beyond ATC window out of your way. So
Oh yeah. And we're about to cross 28,000 for 29,000.
guys, that way there's not just this block. Blocking. There's the horn. Oh, so you know what I found the other day that I gave to my dad? I found his original videos of him flying in the KC-10.
Wow.
Yeah, he thought he lost them, and I don't know how, dude. I started going through some like stuff that I was throwing out, and I found them. I had them the whole time.
And you know what's crazy? The Air Force just announced they're retiring the KC-10s.
No way.
Yep.
Wow.
The last one just flew out. It was being, I forget what base, but it flew really low, escorted by 2 F-15s. Pretty awesome, because apparently it is one of the favorite air tankers for fighter pilots to join up on.
Nice. But yeah, that video is, it's, how do you say, it's classic for us because, you know, we were like super impressed and probably never see something like that ever, like, you know, just jumping in on a plane and experiencing refueling practice and stuff like that. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, that stuff is awesome. Piece of history right there, man.
Yeah.
FedEx and UPS will just not be the same without those tri-jets.
That's right.
But then you've got, I could be wrong, but when I was still working at the airport a few years ago, Kalita Air Charters, they were still flying a 727-200, man. I saw it at the ramp and I had to go up with the golf cart and I took like 10 photos. I was like, man, this is a piece of history too here that you just don't see.
The EPA is not very happy with that plane.
I like when they installed the hush kits and it just made it louder.
Yeah. They were too loud for like the communities around the airports. Like, oh yeah, we're gonna make them quieter. It's actually more annoying than loud.
Oh yeah. All right, let's change the cruise up to 0.79 Mach. There we go. We're speeding up. Let's make it 0.8.
PRS enabled.
We're going to be flirting with that overspeed there. But we do have a little bit of a headwind here, so we're going to need to pick it up.
Yeah, we're going to turn right into it.
Exactly. Now, I don't remember the conversion on kilos too well. I think it's like 1.1 to pounds. But hopefully we got enough, because this looks scary right now. 6.4, but it is kilos, not pounds. Another funny story. So we used to get the... there was an MD-11 that used to show up to Signature, and it would request fuel here and there, and it was in kilos. And one time they requested, like, what was it? It was the fueler got it mixed up, right? Because the panel was set in kilos,
yeah,
but he thought it was pounds. And they asked for, like, oh yeah, let's get I don't know, 3.4 kilos on each wing, and he ended up putting like 8.4 thousand pounds on each wing, and they were like, whoa, what are you doing? So luckily we didn't have to go defuel it. We weren't allowed to anyways, and they continued their flight. But yeah, it was you gotta pay attention, man. Kilos and pounds get lost in the sauce.
They're like, we're not paying for that.
Shit.
Oh man.
Let's check our progress. Okay, so we'll be landing with 4.4 kilos at Gibraltar, according to this right now. And we've got about 35 minutes before we get to our top of descent, so not too bad. Not too bad.
Nice. Let's go ahead and you already did it. The signs off. You guys can move around the cabin. Stretch your legs a little bit.
Oh yeah.
We are rocking the classic Iberia colors. Gonna go with the classic menu of chicken and lasagna, guys. Let us know what you would like. Either chicken or lasagna. Coming to the cabin now. For beverages, we have Coke products, Maids, Bloody Marys.
I'm going to try my best at a Spanish announcement here for the cabin. Damas y caballeros, hemos llegado a la altitud de crucero. Estamos de camino a Gibraltar. Por favor, miren sus menús y ordenen de la comida calientita, deliciosa que le hemos traído aquí de España. Tenemos lasaña de pollo o lasaña y pollo, y también ofrecemos una opción de pescado. Tenemos barracuda, tenemos también tuna, y también tenemos un Blue Marlin que cogimos ilegalmente aquí en los mares de la costa de España. Bienvenidos a este vuelo, esperemos que todo le vaya bien. Y si no entendieron este mensaje, vaya con Dios.
Corey says, real G's move in silence like lasagna. I like that. Nice, Corey.
Corey,
very nice.
I'm gonna tattoo that. I'm gonna tattoo that on my forearm, man. Corey saying "Soy bueno." Oh, yeah, I bet you are.
Real G's move in silence like lasagna. That's good. That's a good one. I haven't heard that before.
Jose diciendo, mi nombre es Diz. Ah, sí, we know Diz.
We know where you're going with that.
Oh, it's a Lil Wayne lyric. It's a Lil Wayne lyric? Oh, wow, man. I got to get up on my rap.
Jesus. I mean, it doesn't surprise me, to be honest. Lil Wayne does have some, like, good punchlines, bro. Like, bars, bro.
I remember one that still sticks out to me, and I mean, it's nothing really grotesque or nothing, you know, incorrect to say, but it's very relevant to today's terms. But he says, guns turn you boys into pussies, sex change. And I was just like, whoa. That man was ahead of the times for sure.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely. Lil J, the best J out there.
I think you're thinking about Lil Jon there, bro.
Yeah, that's
different guy.
Lil Jon.
I think he's
best
talking
line
about
was,
Weezy.
yeah. Or okay. Bars.
What? Yeah. What? Some say he is still learning the alphabet.
Oh man. Oh, he's saying himself. Oh boy.
Ah, wow. Hey
Yeah.
Flacco, you know what? Let me pass you the controls now, and that way, hopefully, if the plane starts going into a bank, we can correct it.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. All right.
All right, ready?
Let me hold the joystick. Okay. All right.
Here we go. Your controls.
Yep. There is doing it. There, I corrected it though.
Okay, make sure your autopilot's connected and all that. Corey saying, my great-grandfather migrated to Guadalajara in 1903, but I don't speak a lick of Spanish. Oh, okay. No, that's cool, man. That happens, dude. We're both from Puerto Rico, so it's all good. Corey said, my dumbass. It's all right, bro. My hat's off to you, because German is very complicated from what I've seen and heard. And we're native Spanish speakers, Captain Flacco and I. And I took Spanish in high school 2 years. That was the 2 most stressful classes I ever had.
Honestly,
I
yeah,
mean,
I did the same, thinking, oh, this is gonna be cake, bro.
Right.
Spanish is hard. Like we speak it, right? We are native speakers, and it's our first language. But like learning, like that's our first language. But we came to the States early, so we didn't go to school learning, how to write and grammar and all that for Spanish. So when I went to high school, and I was like, yeah, I'll take Spanish. That's easy. I already know how to speak it, bro. It's a whole different game with like the grammar and the spelling and all that, and the accents and stuff. That I almost damn failed Spanish, dude. It was crazy.
I remember the same, man. I was like, oh man, I'm gonna be in class with Spanish-speaking people. We had a few non-Spanish-speaking people, and they did better than I did in freaking the grammar and all the writing.
I like where Corey's going with this. He's like, so is the voice in your head Spanish? You know what? Where's my soundboard? I want to cue the X-Files sound.
Oh, that's a great question, Corey. No, actually, the my inner voice in my head is actually Mandarin, and I don't know how to speak Mandarin, so good luck with that one.
Oh man. Yeah, the slang is ingrained in your brain, and they want you to speak Spanish. Yep, exactly what it is. Voice in their head. Oh, God.
Mofongo, ladies and gentlemen, for those of you that not know, is a very, very traditional Puerto Rican dish. It is plantains mashed up with a lot of garlic, and you can stuff it with whatever meat, whatever you desire, and it is amazing.
It is.
So
good.
if you don't know what it is, look it up. Mofongo.
Try
In
it
other
one
words,
day, change your life.
Yep, or as I learned it, it is the Spanish word of the day. Hey, where did mofongo? Get it? Mofongo? Where did my phone go? Okay, I'm gonna quit now. I'm ejecting. See you guys later.
Jeez. That was a good one too. Where did my phone go? Puns,
I
baby,
stole that from
puns.
somebody.
Puns for days. Voice in my head is the Asian guy from South Park. Nice. That was a good one. That's a good voice to have.
Oh man, South Park, what a great show. It taught me so much about life.
Between that and Family Guy, this is the way to go.
I remember so Captain Flacco and I, we were raised in a religious family, households and all that, and so we would have to sneak away and watch these shows in silence or quietly, and yeah, we figured out our ways to do it, and yeah, we learned a lot about what's out there because of these shows.
Right. Well, a lot of it had to do too. Like I would go to school and people would be like, "Oh, did you see that South Park episode?" And I'm like, "What the hell?" And then I started
like, where's
watching
that in the Bible?
Yeah. Is that the New or Old Testament? Oh man. Yeah.
And my wife just texted me. She said she heard me say the mofongo joke, and she's like, "Really?"
Not gonna let that one go for a while, so.
No.
Guys, my geography is correct. We are somewhere over Spain. I don't know.
Indeed.
We are.
I mean,
right?
I hope so.
I hope so.
If not, we're invading somebody else's airspace and we're about to catch some flag. I lived with a PR family for a few years in foster care. Most loving, caring, genuine people I knew. She taught me how to make homemade sofrito. Oh. And I still make a batch of Puerto Rican chicken and rice very well. Oh my God, dude, that is
nice,
awesome.
Dude. That's a good skill to have. Honestly, I'm gonna be straight up. I don't know how to make sofrito from scratch. I just go buy it.
Man.
I just go buy it from the supermarket. But honestly, when when my grandma ever offers like, hey, I'm making sofrito, like I'm like, yeah, sign me up for a few batches, like, because definitely is the way to go over the store-bought stuff.
Yeah. My wife, she gets it from her mom. She makes it every now and then, and we'll get like 3 or 4 tubs, and we'll put them in the freezer, and we make them last, man.
Right. It's always fun when you open the butter tub and it's full of sofrito.
Yeah. That is right, Jose. Without good sofrito, there is no good beans. Amen. Hallelujah. Praise the bald-headed bearded Jesus. Anyways, guys, so thank you for tuning in. If you're watching us, we are on our way from Las Palmas, somewhere in Spain. I was going to say in Spanish. Wait, labs in Spanish. And we're heading down to Gibraltar, to the beautiful approach there. We are on our way as well to 1,000 subscribers. As of tonight, we are at 926, I believe, maybe 927. So if you haven't already, check us out. Check our channel. Subscribe, like, comment. Let us know what you guys like, what you don't like. And we're, of course, counting down till the release of Flight Sim 2024. We have all pre-ordered it. We're ready. We are ready, and we're eager because it's going to be fun.
Ready. I think I took a whole week off of work for the release. No, I'm just but no, yeah, we are ready. We're anxiously waiting. We're seeing a lot of people try the alpha, and the alpha looks pretty darn good. There's a lot of things that people are showing, differences between this current sim and the new one. And just when you thought this sim couldn't get better, it definitely does. So be ready for that. It's awesome.
Yeah, and I get a little frustrated because a lot of people don't understand that this was a technical alpha, so they're seeing it already, and they're over here complaining that the graphics suck and this and the other. I'm like, dude, this is not the point. Like, the point of this technical alpha, and they even showed it on the email if you got invited, like, it was for people to try out, obviously get their feet wet with the simulator, and for Microsoft and Asobo to gather telemetry data, to get connectivity situation. They're just trying to get a huge idea of what's going to happen when the sim comes out. So this alpha could have been probably developed back in 2023. So people are already complaining and saying that, oh, it's not worth it. Guys, just wait. The full product is just around the corner. This is just an alpha. Again, in software developments, that's a very early on development phase of the software. So I don't know. My experience tells me that Asobo learned a lot through Flight Sim 2020. I didn't come onto it till 2023. Captain Flacco has been here since 2020, since the game released, and he saw the evolution of the simulator over the years. So I don't think Asobo would put their reputation at risk and release a crappy product all over again. That's just me, though.
Yep. Oh, I'm getting yelled at. Expect radar vectors for runway 27, Iberia 374.
Jose meowing on guard frequency. Please get off guard.
Yeah, no, like Gonzo said, we have, or at least me, have seen the evolution of the sim from when it first came out, where there was just one airplane, as far as payware, which was a Coronado 2, and it's come along. There's so many developers now. There's so many aircraft, sceneries, you name it, that's out there, and then now it's just like, do it all over again with a new platform. I'm excited about it. I'm excited. I started this channel 4 years ago. It was mainly on the Facebook. Honestly, it's funny how things play out, right? Like I started a YouTube channel for Flight Sim back in 2020, and I started streaming it on Facebook, and then all of a sudden it became really popular on Facebook, and my stream took off, and my page grew to like 16,000 followers in a matter of a year and change, and it was great. But with that, I ignored the YouTube side. So then, you know, after that kind of died off, and that was around the COVID time, so that's obviously explains the growth, right? A lot of people were home watching stuff, but now me and Gonzo, you know, Gonzo's been around flight simming forever with me. You know, we started as kids in Sim 98. Like 737 was just a gray square, you know, landing in Meg's field. So, but you know, like I always kept him in the loop. You know, he didn't have a rig at the time. I kept him in the loop for flight simming stuff, and then he finally got a rig, and we're like, hey, let's revive the channel on the YouTube side and start making tutorials and get people involved in the flight sim. We love this. We talk about this crap even at work. You know, like we're telling people this stuff. So it's pretty cool, man. I'm getting yelled at again. 1 second.
Copy.
Radar Victors, runway 27, report ready for descent, Iberia 37.
Alrighty, so yeah, we'll wait till we're near the top of the descent and we'll give him a call. And Corey saying, is SimBrief ever going to be relevant in flight sim anymore now that we will have the EFB on every plane? You know what, I think it's still going to be relevant. It's just such a great resource for planning, and like we use it every time we're doing a live for these flights. I still think there's just an intuitive level of ease and how quickly you can set up a flight plan and integrate it. And however, yeah, maybe Asobo realized like we should develop our own in-house system. It might be better, who knows? But for now, I think it'll still be relevant. And keep in mind too, a lot of people are still going to hold off, and they're going to hang on to Flight Sim 2020 for maybe the next year or so, until they feel like, okay, Flight Sim 2024 is stable and ready to go. So we'll see.
Contact Sevilla Center 118.275, Iberia 374. Good day. Sevilla Center, Iberia 374 with you. 28,500 descending to flight level 2.
Iberia 374, Sevilla Center, radar contact.
I like her accent. It's nice and Spanish. Oh yeah, Corey, we get it. I mean, we're like the two biggest nerds when it comes to this flight sim stuff, so we were always talking about it, and it's pretty funny because I'll give you a good example. I have some friends in the racing world, right, and it's called Real Street, and they're very known. If you ever are into car stuff, you know, probably heard of them, but they got into race car simulations, right? And they got so much into race car simulation that they started, they became a dealer for Podium 1, and they have in their showroom for their performance shop, they have about 4 or 5 different simulators, because now they became a dealer for Podium 1, right? And then one of their simulators is a motion rig, beautiful setup. I mean, it's top of the line stuff. And it came with, you know, the flight sim stuff, rudder pedals, and came with Microsoft Flight Simulator. So they have it, and I was talking with them, and they're like, yeah, we had the flight simulator stuff, and it's pretty cool, and you should come check it out one day. And I'm like, yeah, sure, no problem. So I go out there and check it out, and it's very vanilla, right? Like they don't know what the simulator is capable of. So I'm like, all right, you know what? I'm gonna school you guys in what this simulator is capable of. So all I did was download the fly-by-wire A320 on their system, put it on, installed it, and I sat them in the simulator, and I let them, you know, tell them what to do, like click here, set this up, do this, do that, and they were mind blown on how realistic this stuff can be. And that was just a fly-by-wire A320. It wasn't like this Pmdg. Like, I didn't set up a sim brief or anything like that. It was just all through the simulator, but still, they were mind blown. Plus, having a motion simulator, it was crazy. I mean, you can feel the turbulence in that motion simulator. So a lot of people do know what flight sim is and what it looks like, but once you dive deeper into it, it's a whole different level. It's a whole different level, and a lot of people don't know about those levels. There's levels to this.
100%, man. So yeah, I already told my wife that whenever we get a bigger house with a more dedicated kind of office space, that I want to expand a little bit and have a dedicated rig for, you know, for that specifically. And now that I'm also doing VR gaming and flying, it's necessary, because I'm really cluttered here, man. So I can't wait.
That's right. That's a whole different level too of just the VR side of it.
Yeah.
I actually would like to try the VR with the motion simulator. I'll probably throw up, but that should be insane. Just having the VR moving and then feeling everything like push you back. Like I was telling Gonzo, when you would accelerate, like just changing the autopilot in the speeds, aircraft accelerating, you feel the motion in the seat as it pulls you back. You have the they call the butt kicker subwoofer under the seat, so you feel the vibration as the engines pull up and all that. It's amazing. So imagine having a VR headset as you're doing all this and then still feeling the sensation of movements. Oh man, that's got to be next level for sure.
That's right. All right, so it looks like we are descending and we are... Yeah, we're gonna be a little bit lower than anticipated, but it's all right. Hey, Flacco, I'm gonna switch over to vertical speed mode. And we're still only allowed to descend to 230, right?
Through what, ATC? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, because you see on your navigation display, you see the little diamond on the right.
Yeah.
You see how that number keeps climbing, 47, 48?
Yeah. Yep.
That is our vertical deviation right there. So it's saying that right now, the planned route on the descent, we're deviating by almost 5,000 feet. But it's all good. We'll keep following
we're above
ATC.
Or below?
We're high right now, so we
Okay,
gotta
so we're
keep
high.
descending.
Yeah.
But it's because ATC is vectoring us, so...
But you know how ATC is? I would rather go through what we planned versus letting them vector us through altitudes, you know?
All right, so if that's the case, let's see what the pages are showing. Oh, okay, but yeah, I think I see why, because there's a good distance to the last waypoint, Pmos.
Okay.
Yeah, there'll be 47 nautical miles.
Copy. But I never told people to strap on because we descended, so here you go, guys. Keep those back on.
Jose saying my wife thinks I'm a dork 24/7. She is next to me calling me a dork right now. Yep, I know that feeling, my friend. She tells me that the same over here. My wife just looks at me and she's like, wow. Corey, my girlfriend at the time a few months ago accidentally turned off my autopilot while I was in cruise as I was in the shower. I came out of the shower and she had a death grip on the stick trying to follow the flight path. Oh man.
Oh man. So you're saying at the time, so I'm sure those were grounds for separation. Don't touch my autopilot. Oh man. That's a fight. That's definitely a fight. I would have come out the shower swinging. Oh man.
And
flying, what? Miami to San Francisco?
Miami.
And Miami. Oh, back to Miami. Ooh.
Oh
Fun.
yeah. It's a good little stretch.
All right, so we're gonna. Yes. Yes, we'll make a slight lift, and I will eject over the waypoint of the mummies. There.
She said she didn't want me to come out to a crash plane. Hey, that's at least you made an effort, man.
The keeper. Funny story. Back in the day, I don't even know what simulator that was, but Captain Gonzo was flying an F-14, and I was over at his house, and he was hogging the sim, and I wanted to get on, so I went behind him and hit the famous Control E eject, and I was like, eject, 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 and made him eject, and I got my ass beat for that one for sure.
Yeah, our flight simming day started very early, and it was usually a very, very hefty competition between myself, Captain Flacco, and two other cousins that were also in it. And yeah, I remember that day because I did like a 2-hour mission, and I'm lining up on the carrier, tail hooks down, gear down, flaps down, and I failed the mission because my pilots decided to eject, all thanks to Captain Flacco.
I think Gabe was like 9 or 10 years old at the time. Man, again, like I said, I got my ass beat for that one. Gabe, Captain Gonzo explained to his parents how important that mission was to America, and they took it out on me. I let America down. Oh, man.
Hey, Flacco,
what simulator was that, dude? I forgot. What game
I
was
don't,
it?
I don't
Was it
even
the Top
remember,
Gun
man.
game?
It was.
I don't know.
Yeah, it was a Top Gun.
Oh man.
I was gonna say, give a call on Beyond ATC. Let them know we're ready to descend because this is weird.
Yeah. Sevilla Center, Iberia 374 ready to descend.
Iberia 374, request not understood.
Request not understood.
Or see if it's part of the automated
Yeah,
responses.
No, not really.
Uh,
I can request a flight level altitude change. So do you want to go down?
yeah, I guess we can just start descending. Maybe not. Maybe no. Maybe not. We're good because whatchamacallit? What's happening here?
Bringing up
Yeah,
the
'cause there's-
Beyond ATC chat again. So you guys can see.
Yeah, because again, we've got after Vibus or Vbus, we have like 49 miles to MGA and then another 47 to Pimo, so we got plenty of room to descend.
Yeah, I'm trying to think what simulator that was, bro. I don't know if it was a Top Gun one because I don't know if you were able to eject on that game.
Yeah, I know that there was an eject feature. I just don't remember what game.
I know there was a few carrier games back in the day.
Oh, like Jane's
Yeah.
fighter simulation and all that.
I think it was the Jane's game or the simulator
'cause
or
I
whatever.
Hey, there was one with the Super Hornet that I played a lot.
You boys been watching the Big Ten. Are you referring to football, Corey?
And that answers that.
And yeah, that should give you a pretty good answer.
I mean, I was just at my in-laws' house a few hours ago, and when they were watching a few football games, but I don't know if Big Ten is on NCAA or.
Yeah, I think it's call it league football.
So while we don't keep up with football or any other, I mean, I know NBA, but we do follow Formula One very religiously. So do you watch that, Corey?
Yeah, we are Formula One fans. NBA, I'm a big NBA fan, so I mean, I've been watching the preseason. That I followed. Talk basketball all day and Formula One all day for sure, but football. Yeah, the Big Ten is CFB. Okay, yeah. I kind of know what you're talking about, but I don't follow it.
Yeah.
Crazy. Like that. The most college football I've done is I went to an Orange Bowl way back in the day in at the Dolphins. Yeah, I think it was the Dolphins Stadium way back. And but I was working. I didn't go to watch. But it was a pretty cool experience. So I was able to be on the field as I was working and got to experience what that's like. So it's pretty cool, honestly. I'm not gonna lie. Definitely something like I'm not a big hockey fan, but I've been to a hockey game and watching hockey live is pretty cool. It's fun.
Yep.
Sure.
Same here. I got to see you in New York. I think I saw the Rangers play, and seeing those guys mash up against the plexiglass, that was awesome.
Yeah. I think I told you the story, Gonzo, but the only time I went to see hockey was when I graduated basic training. One of the kids in my flight, his mom was a commander inside of Lackland. And
Nice.
it was on those days that you can go off base after you graduate, and they got us tickets to go see, I don't even know what teams those were, but it was a over there in San Antonio, a hockey game. So they're like, hey Christian, you want to come to a hockey game? And then my parents already had left, so I'm like, yeah, whatever I need to do to get off base, like I'm down. So yeah, I got to experience it. And then they had a suite and everything too, like we were in the middle of the bowl. So it was like a suite. They had food, and it was a pretty cool experience. And but what I took away the most out of that was that anytime like where the crowd was not like into the game, two people would just drop their sticks and just start punching each other, and yeah, the crowd would get back into it, and like they would dim the lights and the music and just the whole fight, and we're like, yeah, you know, like the whole crowd gets back into the game, so it's pretty cool.
Oh yeah, Corey's saying I was in Vegas while F1 took over last year, so I got to watch the race from my hotel. Wow, dude, that is
sick.
awesome.
Nice.
Yeah, man, we still haven't gone. Captain Jose, who's in the chat right there, he actually went to Miami this year with his wife, and they're huge. Well, one of them is a huge Lando Norris fan, and they got to see Lando get his maiden win in F1 right there in front of them, which is pretty awesome.
That was cool.
So yeah, we gotta go. We gotta go, man.
Hey, isn't the Texas race this weekend or next weekend coming up?
Yeah, I think it's the following one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Fortunately,
poor
the
Danny
U.S.
Ricciardo.
races are expensive.
Yep.
I love hockey and NBA. Sadly, Buffalo doesn't have an NBA team, or I'd be more into it. Yeah, yeah. So, are you a Knicks fan? Is that the closest thing, or are you a Raptors fan? I don't know. Buffalo's pretty close to the Canada border, so like,
Yeah.
you might be a Raptors fan. Legendary. I love going to Watkins Glen for NASCAR every year. Oh, okay, nice.
Yeah, Watkins Glen's an awesome track.
Yeah, if you like F1, Corey, we strongly advise for you to watch wonderful gentleman that has great YouTube. His name is Rocket Powered Mohawk, and yeah, like F1, definitely watch his channel. It's a very what is the word? Educational and entertaining. Sure. To say the
Indeed.
least. He's great. Definitely. Good old rocket powered Mohawk. Man, I've turned so many people to watch him. It's great. It's almost
Same.
like it's almost
Same.
like
I
it's
love-
almost like preaching the gospel. It's like
Yeah, it's like it's a cult. It really is a cult at this point.
Have you turned to watch the rocket powered Mohawk? We talked to you for a little bit. Yeah, come into your home. Oh man. Inside the wing here. Inside the window. At the wing.
Yep, I'm speeding us up. We were at 300 knots, and I'm going to bring it up to red line pretty much.
F1 is badass for sure. I can't imagine the pressure. Oh yeah.
Yeah, there's a reason there's only 20 seats, man. 20 seats in the whole world, and it is the elite racing league of the world. I know some people will say that's applies to all the other series, IndyCar. You've got the LTM, GT, and all the series, but I don't know, man. Open wheel, open cockpit racing like that is insane.
Match. You know, each series has its own say pros and cons, and its
Yep.
own league of difficulty and stuff like that. I mean, like, okay, yeah, like for example, like drag racing, right? Like what's that called? Like top fuel cars, right? Like these guys are
Mhm.
literally the fastest cars in the world by a mile per
Yep.
hour, by you know, length of what they race and how fast they can get there. But you know, you can't compare that to one car where they go 200 plus miles an hour for an hour and a half and taking high G turns and conditioning and all that they have to go through. It's insane. Vice versa, where these guys are pulling, I don't know how many Gs in the top fuel car for 3 seconds at 300 plus miles an hour. It's insane too. So
Yep.
you know, each type of racing has its levels to it. $1 million
In other
cars,
words-
$1 billion teams. Oh yeah, dude, absolutely. It's crazy how much money is involved in that. Even like, again, any aspect of racing, so much money. Insane amount.
But in other words, it's like it sounds like you can just die very quickly and very easily on any of these sports. So my hat's off to all those people, man, in the racing world.
Definitely. So I don't know if you see this, Gonzo, but I love the haze in front of us.
Yeah, I've been staring at it for like the past 2 minutes.
Look at it. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. See what kind of conditions we got at Gibraltar. Should be by the coast. It looks like the coast is pretty clear out there, but we'll see.
Yeah, I'm just watching the autopilot keep that yoke banked into the wind. It's pretty wild. So yeah, we'll see. After VBOS, we should start descending and continuing with the VNAV path.
Copy. The wing flex on the 737-8 is insane. Oh yeah, dude, it looks great. Definitely, especially this Pmdg, they modeled it so nice. How the wing jumps around with the disturbances in the air.
Yep. Yeah, speaking of wing flex, so on the 787 Dreamliner, which is mostly composite, I know the wings for sure are composite.
Name of my next
I
fix.
heard that sometime during testing, they got the wingtips to almost touch out over the top of the fuselage, which is insane. Something like that, but if you ever saw that in an actual flight, then something's wrong.
Fly present heading, descend to flight level 230, Iberia 374.
Yep, it almost looks like your sim rate is at ×4 with the way those wings are shaking. Yeah, man. We promise you we're real time. We're not accelerating at all. It's been 54 minutes since we took off from Las Palmas. And yeah, looks like we got another 20 minutes to go or so before we are wheels down in Gibraltar.
Yeah, carbon composite. Yeah, man, the 787 is definitely marvel. Engineering marvel. Definitely really cool. By the way, if you like engineering marvels, about that SpaceX.
Oh yeah, that Starship, that was
sick, I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, so ladies and gentlemen, without saying who we work for, but Captain Flaco and I, we've traded our wings to build a massive rocket for a big company, and we still haven't flown. We're getting really close to it. But seeing Starship fly today, that was insane, and we didn't even work on that project. So I can only imagine how those people were feeling, man, because that was, it was literally straight out of a movie, man. I don't know how to explain it.
Yeah, no, it's definitely, oh, hold on, get yelled at. Send to flight level 220, vectors for the approach. Iberia 374. Oh,
There we go, we're descending. So 220?
yeah, 220. But we just got to Vivas.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, dude, that was definitely super cool to watch. That's a huge accomplishment, not just for them, but the whole.
Oh yeah.
They definitely,
nice.
how do you say? They definitely set a standard there. It's like, hey, look what I can do.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Nice. I did an internship for Moog in high school. The amount of SpaceX and NASA parts we made was insane. I'm a Southwestern and CAD nerd. Oh no, sorry, SW and CAD nerd. Nice.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I never messed around with CAD too much, but we definitely enjoy people that know how to use that, because that is an awesome piece of software. Are you hearing the rattling inside the cockpit?
Yeah, I hear a little bit of it. Yeah.
Yeah, we got about 50 knots right now on the quartering headwind there.
Wonderful. My buddy works for Lockheed Martin. Insane work. Oh yeah, dude. We have a lot of prior Lockheed Martin workers that work with us. I technically worked for Lockheed Martin, but on a Lockheed Martin product for a while.
That's right.
So, yeah. But yeah, we do have a lot of guys that work with us that used to work for Lockheed Martin. Yeah, Lockheed Martin's staple. Aerospace.
Yep.
Defense. Definitely well known and respected.
Yep, and they're up to a lot of secret squirrel stuff. I can promise you that. There's a lot of cool stuff coming to the public very, very soon. So I talked to some people that I know from Lockheed, and I asked them about that Dark Star, the one that it's included in Flight Sim here and from Top Gun. And they laughed, and they were like, yeah, dude, we worked on that like 10 years ago. And I'm like, wow. So, yeah, so I can only imagine what they've got up their sleeve, and we're going to be seeing here pretty soon.
Yeah, it always amazes me like how early, or not how early, but how long these planes go in development and stuff like that. Like the Raptor, right? The Raptor wasn't released into service to what, mid 2010s?
Late 90s? To...
Well, yeah, like it started in the 90s, but I'm saying come into service, like actually service ready. Maybe late
2005?
Yeah,
2005?
yeah, mid to late 2000s, I think, was when they started first seeing service. And again, that plane was being developed in the 90s, and that's the top of the line in technology, you know, like stealth technology, stealth fighter and stuff like that. So it's crazy.
Yeah, I'm glad we don't sell that plane to anybody else.
Yeah, we don't see what they make for 10 to 16 years. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Except if you were in World War II and then they developed a plane yesterday and it's in service tomorrow. So
yep.
they
Here you
work
go.
out the kinks.
Have fun.
Let us know how that works. Oh, it doesn't. Okay, sorry. Oh, man.
Yeah, once you lost the whole squadron of fighters, you're like, okay, let's come up with a new model, boys.
Yeah, maybe this wasn't it. I don't know about you, but this altitude. No, I mean I know we're coming down.
Yeah, because it's showing that we're gonna cross MGA at 19,000, so we're on track for that.
Okay.
And the vertical deviation is slowly coming back down.
Okay.
Yeah, and PMO's at 6,000. That's perfect because we'll be over the water at that point. All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you're just tuning into the stream, Captain Flacco and myself, Captain Gonzo, we are sharing a cockpit. As you can see by the title, we are in the Pmdg 737-800. I took care of the taxi out, takeoff, and climb out, and now Captain Flacco is on the controls. I am on the FO seat, just monitoring, and we are inbound to Gibraltar on our descent, just crossing 18,500 now. We're going to keep bringing her down. We should be touching down in about, I don't know what, 20 minutes? I said 20 minutes like 15 minutes ago, but 20 minutes now, I promise.
Oh, man. It's like any Asian food establishment. Everything's ready in 15 to 20 minutes. No matter what.
Dude, but it's scary how accurate they are sometimes, because I make some last minute calls on my way to work sometimes, and they're like, yeah, give me like 7 minutes. I'm like, let's see. I walk in, the bags are ready to go on the counter. I'm like, wow.
Yeah, they're great. But literally everything is 15 to 20 minutes. It doesn't, no matter what you ask for. The simplest things or the hardest. 15 to 20 minutes. Yeah, let me get a teriyaki. This is not, okay. Can I get the Coke now? No, 15, 20 minutes. Okay. 20 minutes it is. Corey says, yeah, I love the history of Pratt & Whitney and World War II. Absolutely. That's another staple in the aviation and aerospace community.
Yes, sir.
Actually, a good friend of mine works for Pratt & Whitney up in Jupiter. He's on the commercial side of things. It's pretty cool stuff he shows me and what he gets to work on. He said, "You're not kidding. Lady at the Raymond shop tells me 7 minutes and it's ready in 6." They're awesome. Definitely are.
All right, there's the left turn on MGA.
Iberia 374, turn left, heading to 10, descend to flight level 070. Expect further clearance in
Yeah,
about
this autopilot
5
servo is fighting hard, keeping that plane straight.
Turn left heading 210, descend to flight level 070. Expect further clearance in about 54 miles. Iberia 374.
Roger.
Now,
And 210 on the heading. Copy.
we're tracking 212. Corey says, "Dude, that bottle is bigger than your biceps," and that's saying something.
Thanks, man. Thank you very much. Yeah, that's I think it's a 72 ounce. I drink like 3 or 4 of those a day, man. I only drink really water and coffee and the occasional Monster Energy drink. You know, you got to balance it out a little bit with health and toxins in your health. So, yeah, but yeah, I drink a lot of those, man. So,
That's funny. Switch to this other side of the aircraft.
once again, Flacco, I don't know why I limit myself to flying in North America. There's so much scenery out here to enjoy.
Flacco, is that your OnlyFans? Actually, no, it's not my OnlyFans because I got 2. It's my OnlyFan to my left, but I got another OnlyFan to my right. I'm actually in the garage of my house, so we're in Florida, so yeah, definitely not the one of the most pleasant places to be in the summer. But luckily, we're heading into our summer fall, which is technically still summer, just like 2 to 3 degrees cooler. So, but you definitely feel it, definitely.
Although, Flacco, if you ask me, if I was going to do some OnlyFans footage, it would be in the garage.
Absolutely.
And I'm getting some stutters. What about you?
I got a little bit, but it cleared up.
Oh yeah,
it
this
was
thing is lagging.
I think it was like it did that for me, but I think it was like the weather kind of updated.
Yeah, mine's still doing it. It's like choppy. It's like a frame a second just moving forward.
Look outside. Are we seeing 2 planes?
Let's see.
Still 1 plane. But it did that to me for a little bit.
There we go. There we go. Now we're good. All right, you're still seeing 10:53 on the clock in an hour and 6 minutes.
That's right.
Okay, cool. We're back on the track.
Simulating the crosswind, yeah. Got a little bit right now. 21 knots from the south.
Listen to those puppies roar, baby.
I'm gonna flick a couple switches here just to make sure that we're, no.
Aircraft calling, it didn't get that.
Yep. Yep, seeing them.
Oh yeah, no, definitely, Corey. We are sharing the cockpit for sure. Yeah, we're sharing the controls. Yeah, man. Yeah, that's the whole dual kind of stream thing we got going on. We share the controls. I mean, we have done streams where we each fly our own plane and we share the experience in the same stream, dual stream. But the technology for that is weird, to say the least. It's just kind of like it works. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. And then the quality too is not the best when it comes to that. So lately we've been just sharing the controls, but it's super cool because like Captain Gonzo was saying, he can sit back and relax now, and just observe and report and let me know if anything's going on. And I got the controls now for the landing process of it, and the takeoff he had control and I was. Yep. How do you do that? It's called Your Controls. It's free software. You and your counterpart have to download it, and then you kind of create a server. Create a little software, and it kicks out a code, and you give that code to your friend, and then they can connect. And pretty much
Iberia 374, contact Gibraltar, zone approach 130.4.
Yeah, it's definitely, it makes it better because you get to practice, you know, taking over the plane, and you know, like we're doing right now, we take turns flying, and it's pretty awesome, man. It's as close as you can get to simulating, you know, flying in an airliner with a co-pilot and captain, so makes it fun. And you can do it too for a lot of the default planes on the simulator. Carenado planes, they're mostly included, but Captain Flacco and I have been searching, and it looks like the developer backed off a lot, so they haven't really progressed with all the other third-party modules. But the Pmdg is definitely one of the must-haves from our own personal list. So we're happy that they included it on the your controls.
Iberia 374.
And Flacco, so I've already gone ahead, set your auto brake to max. Got landing lights on, got wing light on. Looking at the descent checklist here.
Copy. Let me hit up Gibraltar.
Roger.
Gibraltar approach. Iberia 374, flight level 9,700.
Iberia 374, Gibraltar talk down approach, QNH 1015, expect official approach runway 27.
QNH 1015, expect the visual approach runway 27, Iberia 374.
Roger.
Beardy,
Hey,
what's
Beardy.
up, Beardy? Saw,
What's
dude.
up? Brother, so I've got the approach checklist completed. Your final approach speed will be 137, and we're going flaps 40.
Flaps 40, got it.
Yep. So we gotta wait for the transition altitude, which is a lot lower here.
That's right.
Let's see what it is.
Like 7,000.
Let's take a look through the pages. 6,000. All right, so we're all set, and we're expecting runway 9 for the approach.
They just told me 27.
Oh, okay, so the wind's shifted. All right, so we'll be coming from the side of the rock, the mountain.
Okay.
Iberia 374, turn right, heading 260, descend to 1,000 feet.
Rudy, glad you're here, bud. We gotta get together and do some DCS flying, man.
Turn right, heading 260, descending to 1,000, QNH 1015, Iberia 374.
All right, 1,000 set on the MCP. And what was that QNH again?
1015.
Copy. I'll wait another 1,000 feet and we'll reset. I've got the field in sight, sir.
Copy.
I see that huge like cliff out there by itself, and then just to the right.
So it's pretty much setting us up for like a straight in approach.
I like it. There we go. All right, switching to QNH 1015.
exit.
Put him on off. There's the rock. And then just let me know what you want for flaps.
Yeah, I'm trying to reduce the speed so we can start flapping up here. So I guess set flaps 1.
Roger, flaps 1. Yeah, so we can do flaps 10. It's to 210 knots to the limit.
Flaps 5 then.
Iberia 374, airport is at your 12 o'clock 15 miles. Report the field in sight.
Field in sight, Iberia 374.
Iberia 374, cleared visual approach runway 27.
Cleared visual approach runway 27, Iberia 374.
Oh, yeah.
Iberia 374, contact Gibraltar Tower 131.2.
Contact Gibraltar Tower 131.2, Iberia 374. Gibraltar Tower, Iberia 374, flight level 4,600.
Iberia 374, Gibraltar Tower, wind 080 at 1, runway 27 cleared to land.
Clear to land, runway 27, winds 080 at 1, Iberia 374. Go, gear down. And I'm gonna go ahead and take over.
Yeah, but we're a little high. Nope, so I guess...
25.
Well, I guess
25.
I'm in control now.
Yeah, I guess it's showing me your connection issue, but it's coming back.
Well, you want to do this? You want to just do pause?
Yeah, pausing now.
And I can invite you to the group, and then we'll just do separate landings?
Or yeah, we can do that. Yeah, let's do that.
All right, invited to group.
Let's do that. And accepted. Off here. Oh, my whole weather changed now. It's like light weather.
Boy.
Oh boy, this is good. Okay, so definitely change the scenery here. Now it's dark, it's raining.
Oh God. I'm coming in high. I see you though. You're a little bit ahead of me.
Yeah, I'm coming in hot. I don't know. Might have to go around.
Yeah, me too. Let's see how it goes, and then
Kind of descend, but I'm coming in way too hot. It's not the longest of runways either. Yeah, I'm calling it. Going around.
Yep, going around. Let's go.
Well, good old internet connection hooked me up here for this.
I know, man. I was already thinking about this too as a backup. I'm like, all right, what do we do if it disconnects? All right, gear coming up. I'm gonna go follow you around the pattern, and
Let
then
me yell at ATC. Gibraltar Tower, Iberia 374 going around.
Iberia 374, I didn't get that.
Bolter. Gibraltar Tower, Iberia 374 declaring go around.
Iberia 374, roger. Fly runway center line, maintain 400 feet.
400 feet.
all right, I'm banking left
Fly
near the
runway
rock.
center line, maintain 400. Iberia 374.
Oh, there you go.
Iberia 374, contact Gibraltar talkdown departure 130.4.
Contact Gibraltar, departure 130.4, Iberia 374. Gibraltar, departure Iberia 374, going around.
Iberia 374, welcome back. Continue.
Continue. Iberia 374.
It kind of sucks because I lost internet connection. The scenery is not like
Iberia
loading
374,
in the
turn left,
photogrammetry.
heading 185,
Oh,
descend to
man.
1,000 feet.
Yeah, I'm just hand flying the
Turning
sucker
left,
around
heading
the.
185, climbing to 1,000. Iberia 374. Funny, they want me at 1,000 feet, but like there's mountains here. Let me see if I can reload the scenery general options. I think it's under data. Data limitation, photogrammetry. Where are you? It's on. Yeah, I like turned it off. It's applying. Sorry about that, guys. Good old internet connection there glitched on me and messed up the approach. There we go. Now we got scenery back online.
Nice. I'm turning left base now for the approach again.
Copy that.
Iberia 374, turn left, heading 090. Expect further clearance in about 2-3 miles.
Turn left heading 090. Expect further clearance in about 2-3 miles. Iberia 374.
Showing me landing with a tailwind. This will be interesting. All right, I'm committing now.
Oh man, I think I'm a little bit too high.
I see you. I
see you over there, yeah.
And we're on the ground. Oh yeah, the auto brakes did their thing, man. That was pretty good. All right, I'm gonna have to back taxi. Just let me know where you're at.
Oh yeah, I'm still far out, bro. Come on. East. Heading east.
Iberia 374, turn right, heading 095.
Turn right. Negative.
Iberia 374, turn right, heading 095.
Oh, I'm good, ATC. Cutting it short.
I was gonna say, yeah.
I'm gonna fly all the way back to Mallorca to back on.
Iberia 374, Gibraltar talk down.
Gibraltar clearance. We're going road.
It's cool. On the military side, there's like a couple Hueys, a Chinook, and a Jaguar. That's pretty cool.
Nice.
Like the scenery. All right, sir. Vacating the runway. She is all yours.
Good. Go. Nice.
Oh yeah.
This thing stopped on a dime.
Yeah, man. Those auto brakes are no joke.
Very nice. Sorry, beyond ATC. Yeah, you're gonna need your services. That wasn't gonna fly all the way out there. My simulator, I do what I want.
Amen, brother. You took the words right out of my mouth.
Back taxi.
Make it a little darker so we can see those ramp lights.
Oh, pretty.
Oh yeah. Yeah, did you see that building there called the World Trade Center?
Yeah, I did. Yep.
That was interesting.
I actually
I've
did.
been lied to.
Expedited taxi here. Harry?
No, that's a Jaguar.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a cool little plane. Hey, and look at that! I see your full model, the 7.3 with the colors. Who would have thought?
But, not a taxi, but
I was wondering.
I think I overshot the entrance by looking at the Jaguar, but take a shortcut. This scenery's nice though.
Yeah, it's one of my favorites, man. See the terminal inside, everything is modeled.
4, 39738. APU, you guys can start. No time for that. No time or fuel for that. Turn it all off. Oh man.
Well, I'd say that's a successful flight.
Absolutely, man. That was fun. That was a pretty neat flight. Not gonna lie.
Maybe on the next live, we'll take off from out of here.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Fly out of here. There's another airport that I wanted to check out. It could be the one I was telling you. Maybe I'll look at the world map here in a second. Oh, dude, ever since that RAM, the load back to the menu is great.
That's awesome, dude. Hey, he's asking, what is the ATC app y'all are using, and is it free? No, my friend. So that is Beyond ATC. It is powered by AI, and pretty much it makes it a pretty realistic way for you to interact with ATC. It is not free. You have to purchase it, but it's a one-time purchase kind of thing, and then you can use it forever. Keep in mind, though, it is still in early access. It's still being developed, so a lot of bugs here and there, but it definitely helps. And if you want to fine-tune your comm skills before you go on to like VATSIM or something like that, definitely recommend it. It is freaking awesome. Again, it's called Beyond ATC.
Yep, what he said. Yeah, no, it's definitely really cool. Let me see. Yeah, this is it. All right, bro. So I found, if you want, we can do this flight real quick. It's pretty. You're gonna enjoy this, Gonzo. You're gonna enjoy this a lot. So we're gonna fly from. Yeah, I've done this flight before. It's a short little hop. Set as departure. And set as our arrival.
Copy. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back.
Copy that. There we go. Yeah, 21 minutes. We'll knock that out, guys. All right, thank you. I'll be checking it out. Yeah, Gizao or Gizao, I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but it's really good, man. It's really, like you said, interactive. It's almost like talking to a real person, to be honest. Like you even get nervous to talk to it. I do. For sure. It's really good. It's really good. I should get it because I'm scared of VATSIM. Oh, dude, same here, dude. Same. But honestly, after using Beyond ATC over and over and over and getting down the way to use it and some of the curveballs it does throw at you, like changing runways for arrivals and stuff like that, it does prepare you for VATSIM. So definitely it's the way to go. Get it, practice with it, and then if you're feeling froggy, then jump on VATSIM for sure.
Yeah, man.
Will it be usable for 24? Honestly, I'm not sure. I don't think they've mentioned anything for Beyond ATC for 2024. I don't know if they've really said anything like that.
No, yeah, as far as I know, they haven't said anything. We're hoping they either integrate something like it, or maybe FS 2024's AI ATC will be at a next level. So I hope that's the case, because Flight Sim has needed a lot of help with their air traffic control, especially the default stuff. So yeah, I hope they fix that. But hey Flacco, so I'm actually gonna get offline. I gotta go help the wife out real quick.
Okay, sounds good.
So yeah, so if you, I'll probably just tune in once I'm done with what I got to do, and then I'll watch you on the stream to see what the flight you're doing.
Yeah, absolutely. So it's just a quick little flight here. What I'll do is I'll load into the Phoenix A321. Actually, we'll do it on the 19. Qantas, Austrian.
I think see if you have the EasyJet, because I know EasyJet flies out of Gibraltar.
got Jetstar, an American for the A321. I'll go with Jetstar, even though we're not supposed to be here, but it's gonna be a cool little flight. You'll see. About 20-minute flight, and load everything in here manually. But yeah, guys, it's pretty cool. Wait till you see the scenery out here as you tune in, Gonzo. You're gonna love it.
Roger. I'll answer this question real quick. Gizo coming in. Is it worth paying the extra for the Phoenix 319 and 321? Yes.
Yes,
man.
Absolutely.
Yeah, because we thought it was just going to be a copy and paste from the A320, and it's not. The 319 and 321 have their own independent quirks. They behave differently, especially the 321. You'll notice it, man. I'm telling you. I know it's not easy to pay for software like this sometimes, but once you pay for it, you're not going to go back, and you're going to enjoy the full fidelity that the A320 has offered for the past couple of years. I guarantee you, you're going to find a few things different. So 100% worth it. But yeah, Flacco, I'm going to get offline, and then I'll be watching you remotely, man. So from my side, from this side, thanks, guys, for watching. Keep watching Captain Flacco on his next portion of the flight here, and I will be seeing you guys very soon. Stay tuned for more content. But anyways, smooth landings, Flacco. Smooth landings to all you guys, and happy flying.
Yeah, guys, it'll be a quick little flight. I'm not gonna take much more of your time, but the scenery is absolutely insane. You guys will see for yourself. And Gonzo, thanks for hanging out with us as always, bro. We appreciate you. So what I'm gonna do is I actually have the scenery, so I just gotta throw them in there real quick for this airport, and we'll reload it back up. But yeah, it's pretty cool. It's pretty wicked. Not gonna lie. And then flight. Gotta restart the sim as I put these sceneries into my folder real quick. Bear with me. If you guys have any other questions, let me know. But this is gonna be the flight right here. It's it's called La Palma, right here, all the way to Reina Sofia in Tenerife. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but yeah, beautiful, beautiful scenery out here. It's crazy. Like there's a huge volcano. You guys will check it out. You'll see for yourself. Let me restart the sim real quick. Off Gonzo's cam here. There we go. Let me open up a quick sim brief here. New flights. Better. GCTS alternate aircraft is going to be A321 in the Phoenix simulations IAE. Beautiful. That's all I want. Generate the flights. Fire up the sim again here shortly. Just waiting for this sceneries to finish installing. guys, as these sceneries install and the sim fires up, I'm gonna grab a quick drink. So be right back. Don't go anywhere. Alrighty, guys, I am back. We are ready to go. Let's fire up the sim here, grab my snack real quick. Get this little flight in, but I promise you it's going to be really nice. Like it. GCLA. Palma. here we go. Ramp. Start this bad boy up and fly over to 10. So let's go ahead and that's dark. And I cannot see a thing. I'm gonna have to change the weather here to a little bit brighter. See? Beautiful. There we go. Okay, alright, let's get our batteries on external power. There we go. Fuel pumps on. Let's get this engine started. Light. There we go. Arm. ARS. Start. Firing up. We're in the Jetstar A321, even though Jetstar probably will never fly here, as Jetstar is based. Send it. Alright, as we do that, let's get our symbol on. Sit. Let's balance. Let's go ahead and load the aircraft. That's it. Sound service. Connect the tug for me, please. good. That's all set up. So our IRS is still aligning. But while we do that, we're gonna go ahead and start our pushback. We're not gonna delay too much here. We're not gonna use ATC. Scenery out here is really nice. Taxi out is gonna take longer than the flight time. Yeah, for real, Corey. I'm gonna go ahead and start the pushback backwards. Go. Panel, AP lead. Turn off our packs. Go ahead and we got our fuel pumps on. Bacon. Our other engine. Minute alignment, 20-minute light. Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, it's still showing us IRS alignment. Still probably another 2 minutes or so. Get our engines going as the sun rises. Beautiful. Pretty much that's where we're headed. You see that big lump over there? That's where we're going. I know there's an option here or to do it initially. Failures. camera in here, it lets you change the IRS. Changed it. So let's taxi out. Plus the U here. I'm gonna go the other way. Man, this thing has a turning radius of a Elantra. Guys, here we go. Let's take off. Oh, I think the sim rate is still at 2x. There's no way it's... Hold on, what the hell is going on? This is crazy. Hold on, something's up here, hold on. There we go. That was funny, I was like, whoa, we turned on the burners. That's funny. Alright, off we go. That was funny. Let's take it home. Out of hell. Alright, let's check it out. This is where we're taking auto from. This vehicle where we took off from. This thing, this pretty much a volcano crater there. Pretty cool island. And I understand these are the Canary Islands. Beautiful, beautiful place in the world. And we're going from one island, hopping over to the next island, which is way over there. And you can see, guys, that is way above the clouds. Pretty cool. We'll see when we get there. There. This will be a quick little fight. Alright. Water. Better. I'm taking controls here myself. light coming in from the other side around the volcano. You guys will see this. Not even giving you guys time to take off your seatbelts because we're already descending and coming in. Around this way, around the volcano, land on this side. Yeah, fun. If it works out. Hopefully I clear that volcano. Oh man.
Terrain ahead.
Uh-oh.
Pull up.
Not good.
Terrain ahead. Pull up.
Yep. Not
Terrain ahead. Pull up.
good. Go around. We got you. We got you.
Terrain ahead. Pull up. Terrain ahead. Pull up. Terrain ahead. Pull up.
Oh no.
Terrain ahead.
Clouds are definitely making it interesting.
Terrain ahead. Terrain ahead. Terrain ahead.
Terrain ahead. Pull up. Terrain ahead. Pull up. Terrain ahead. Pull up. Terrain ahead. Pull up. Terrain ahead. Pull up.
Oh man. Hopefully behind this cloud there's not a mountain. That'd be funny. Are we alive? We're alive. We're alive. Barely, but we're alive. Oh my god. That's funny. Alright. Doing this so ghetto. Alright.
2,500.
I mean, bye. Be okay. I got the scene. Stuff. This place is awesome.
$2,500.
lot of little wind farm out there. Guys, there's the runway. Let's go down to good. I think I'm out of fuel. Telling me to land ASAP. But we're trying, Chief. White to red, he ain't dead. Red to white, we aye.
Retard. Return. 10. 5.
Find a lot? My simulator. I'm gonna take this exit right here real quick. Coming in hot. Use the slope here to slow us down. Beautiful. Beautiful. Way to make the exit. Nice little scenery too. God, how nice it is. Have fun here. That's it. Made it. Alright, guys. Made it in one piece. We avoided a volcano there. The evasive maneuvers. We were able to land in this beautiful part of the world, the Canary Islands in Tenerife. I don't know if it's Tenerife or Tenerife. But anyways, we did it. And now we are deporting the spare passengers as they come. Anyways, guys, I appreciate you guys hanging out, tuning in with us today. It's been fun. And yeah, we'll be back next week, next Sunday, with some more streams and more content for you guys. We appreciate all the support as always. If you haven't already, like and subscribe. If you're watching, we appreciate it. We're on our way to 1,000. Our goal is to reach 1,000 subscribers before the release of the new Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. Anyways, guys, appreciate all the support. As always, happy flying. And we're going to cue the outro.
Thank you for choosing that Flight Sim channel. We invite you to our next stream as we take the skies once again. Until next time, and as always, happy flying.